Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, today I want to share with you a hadith that carries enough power to change your entire life, heal your wounds, strengthen your heart, and bring you closer to Allah than ever before. This reminder is based on one emotional hadith. This hadith tells you a truth many people forget. If something reached you, you were already strong enough to handle it. That heartbreak, that test, that loss, that pain, none of it was greater than your capacity. Allah measured your strength before He wrote your test. If He allowed it in your life, He already knew you could survive it. Your trials are not punishments. They are proofs of your strength. Allah never gives you a burden that will crush you, only burdens that will shape you, purify you, and elevate you. You may feel weak, but Allah knows your hidden endurance. What feels impossible to you is already known to be manageable by Him who created your soul. Sometimes you wonder, why me? Why is my life harder than others? But Allah knows every difficulty in your path. He knows your breaking point, yet He never lets you reach it. He pushes you only to the level where you will grow, not shatter. This hadith is a reminder that Allah sees strength inside you that even you don't see. There were days you cried silently, days you wanted to give up, days when your heart felt too heavy to carry, yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still trying. That alone is a sign that Allah never burdened you beyond your ability. Your survival proves the hadith true. Every hardship is custom-made for your soul. Your test is different from others because your strength, your patience, and your heart are unique. Allah tailored your trials precisely for who you are. Nothing in your life is random. Every test was designed with divine knowledge. Even when you feel completely overwhelmed, Allah's mercy holds you together. Your tears are not signs of weakness. They are signs of carrying more than you expected, yet still being able to walk. Allah knows when your heart is tired, and He never lets the burden exceed your endurance. You might think you cannot handle any more pain, but Allah knows your capacity better than you do. He allows sadness only to soften your heart, not to break it. He allows loss only to detach you from the temporary and attach you to the eternal. When you reach the point of exhaustion, remember, that moment is where Allah steps in. Because the hadith doesn't say your soul will not reach difficulty, it says it will never reach beyond what it can bear. Allah watches every heartbeat, every tear, every silent cry. He knows exactly when relief must come. This hadith also means Allah believes in your strength. He trusts you with trials because He knows your heart can handle them. The pain you feel today is not a punishment. It is a sign that Allah sees potential in you that pain will unlock. Your patience during hardship is seen by Allah. Your efforts to stay strong are recorded. Even your internal battles and the ones no one knows about are fully known to Him. And because He knows, He never lets the burden exceed your spiritual muscle. Sometimes burdens feel heavier because they are meant to bring you closer to Allah. When life becomes easy, hearts forget. But when pain enters, du'as become deeper, tears become sincere, and souls awaken. Your burden is a doorway back to your Creator. Allah doesn't want to break you. He wants to build you. Hardship is His tool for shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and polishing your soul. When your heart cries, Allah listens. When your strength falls, Allah supports you. When your hope fades, Allah restores it. Your heart has survived things that once felt impossible. That itself proves the hadith. Allah knew you could endure even when you doubted yourself. Your resilience is a gift from Him, one that grows with every trial. You may not understand the wisdom behind every trial, but Allah does. He sees what you don't. He knows what you cannot. He protects you from things you never even realized were dangerous. Sometimes the burden is a shield, not a punishment. You were chosen for your difficulties, not because you are weak, but because Allah knows your heart is capable of rising higher than others through hardship. Your test is your path to elevation. When life pushes you to your knees, remember, that is the perfect position for dua. And duas made from brokenness are never rejected. Allah knows how much pressure to apply before He sends relief. Never too much, never too little. You are stronger than your fears, stronger than your anxiety, stronger than your past. Allah made you capable of enduring storms you never expected. Every hardship you survived becomes proof of your spiritual power. This hadith reassures you that Allah is not testing you to destroy you. He is preparing you for blessings you cannot receive with your current strength. Hardship builds capacities you don't currently possess. Allah sees every tear and He promises, "I will never burden you more than you can bear." If you're crying today, it is because He knows you can still rise tomorrow. Your sadness has a limit. Mercy does not. Even the moments you thought were your breaking point were actually turning points. Allah never pushed you into harm. He pushed you into growth. You didn't break, you transformed. Your trials don't define you. Your patience does. You are not the burden you carry, you are the strength that carries it. Allah sees you holding on, even when your soul trembles. Every burden has an ending. No pain lasts forever. No hardship stays unchanged. Allah cycles your tests in waves: pain, patience, growth, relief. This cycle is a sign of His mercy and precision. Allah knows when your heart is reaching its limit. He knows when relief must arrive, and it always arrives on time, never late, never early. His timing is perfect because He knows exactly what you can bear. You might think your burden is too heavy, but one day you will look back and say, "If that hardship didn't happen, I wouldn't be who I am today." The burden was not destroying you. It was building you. Your tears are not a sign of weakness. They are proof of carrying more than expected. Allah sees the load on your heart and promises that the moment you cannot handle more, He will remove it. That is His guarantee. Every pain has a purpose, every struggle has a lesson, and every burden has a limit. Allah does not burden you to break your back. He burdens you to raise your rank. If you knew what Allah knew, you would thank Him for every hardship. The things you lost, He replaced with better. The people who left, He protected you from. The pains you suffered shaped a wiser you. Allah chose your soul for this specific test. He wouldn't give it to someone else because they couldn't handle it. That alone should make you proud. Allah entrusted you with a trial only the strong can endure. One day all your burdens will make sense. The puzzle pieces will fit. The scars will become stories, and you will realize Allah never burdened you beyond your capacity. He carried you through every moment. So hold on. You are stronger than you think. Allah sees your patience, your tears, your effort, your broken heart, and He promises relief. As long as Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear, you are safe. You are guided. You are held. You are never alone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.